Okay, yes, sir, you can start when you are ready.
Okay, sir. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank uh, the coordinator Baha Ahmed Yilmaz and all the team for providing me this chance to present my work at this forum. And the topic of my presentation is, sir, is it my visible to you? Is my screen visible to you all?
Yes, yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. Just a minute, sir. I share it once again.
Okay, now it's visible again.
Okay. Can you see the next one?
Yes.
Okay. And the topic of my talk is impact of social media in teaching writing skills at BS level and analysis. And that is a brief sketch of my talk. Respected audience, education is the right of every human. Formal education accelerates learning process and learning with concepts make learning effective and long lasting. In order to fulfill this objective, teachers must keep abreast with current thinking and engage in training that will enhance the teaching learning process. Within the globalization, new trends of using social media have been recently highlighted. Social media influence people's life in many aspects. With each new development, certain elements fade away as others become the norm. The evolution of literary certainly goes hand in hand with the advent of emerging technologies. Paradoxically, it seems as if English language runs like blood through the veins of nations worldwide. To have good communication skills in English is a burning desire for most of the people. Communicative competence in the target language is more demanded now than ever before. In Pakistan, the students have to study English as a compulsory subject from KG to graduation level. The value of English language is internationally accepted as it is a storehouse of word knowledge. You can go out. It is a medium of international communication and also a custodian of standard technologies. To get advancement in higher studies, the solidarity of English language is admirable. Considering the state of this language, it has been a challenge for its teacher. It is very important for an English language teacher to have a full command over it. The role of social media in English language classroom has recently been the focus of an ongoing debate and research. Social media were blamed firstly concerning this phenomena, and hypotheses were made about how modern technologies can affect directly or indirectly the process of writing academically among students. The Pakistani society is not an exception since Facebook, among other social media, is more and more used, especially in the daily interactions among the BS level students of the Islamic University of Bahawalpur. If we talk about the significance of the study, the knowledge of second language learning cannot be isolated thoroughly. It will open up new programs of knowledge and possibilities in regard to the use of social media in English language teaching. It will also provide a comprehensive understanding of social media affecting their writing skills. It will be helpful for teachers and learners and the course designers as well. The objectives of the study were either social media is affecting English language positively or negatively. To highlight that how language attitudes are changing on social media, is social media using standard English or slang language? How slang and text speak affecting written language? The research questions were how social media lingo is affecting academic vocabulary. Is social media or technology affecting reading and writing? How do you feel social media is affecting our oral and written communications? Now, I would like to move towards the literature review. A language is a symbols that convey meanings, plus rules for combining those symbols that can be used to generate an infinite variety of messages. Human beings express their ideas through symbols in writing. According to Bell, writing is a tool used to express what is in our mind. According to Bacon, writing makes an exact man. Basically, writing is used for the transferring and getting of the knowledge. Write correct and write beautiful is the aim of teaching writing skills. Now, I would like to move towards literature review. How do I know what I think until I see what I say? Writing is the interaction of mind and word. Writing has got to be an act of discovery. I write to find out what I am thinking about. Writing makes an exact man. Writing is a secondary skill, but it is difficult to learn and teach due to its tight norms. These are some five cognitive processes of learning: language transfer, transfer to training, and strategies of second language learning, strategies of second language communication,
Bismillah.
and overgeneralization.
Oh, no.
Society. A human society is a group of people involved in persistent interpersonal relationships or a large social grouping sharing the same geographical or social territory, typically subject to the same political authority and dominant cultural expectations. Social media is the interaction among people in which they create, share, or exchange information and ideas in virtual communities and networks. Following are the ways through which social media is fracturing English language using slang language and homophones and shortening of the words and text triptychs, etc. 250 students and 100 teachers from the Islamic University of Bahawalpur participated in this study. If we talk about the research methodology, that was descriptive in nature and the approach was quantitative and random sampling was done. Questionnaire for the teachers and questionnaires for the students were used as a tool to collect the data from the respondents, and that is a graphic description of the questionnaires, and it is also their description. These are some difficulties and the challenges in adopting social media in the class. These are some percentages, and that is its graphic description. That is the data analysis, and these are some abbreviations for short terms. And this is a SMS English. And second school of thought, according to them, they believe that social media does not really a threat. The more students write, the more they improve upon their writing skills. Therefore, its increased use rather enhances the literacy of users instead of harming it. And that is the other school of thought. Now, I would like to move towards the findings. Teachers' attitudes towards using social media and teaching writing skills were positively. Lack of interest in second language encouraged teachers to use social media to energize students. Teachers also reported that to get the students come back to the classroom, they switched to the social media. The teachers felt the necessity to use social media when the students seemed to lose their self-confidence. With the ever increasing use of text messaging among the students, this practice is damaging the use of language in the speaking and writing. It affects the standard forms of the long learn and poor spellings and punctuation habits they learn, and poor grades and diminished knowledge of correct standard English languages over there. And in the end, I would like to give some suggestions and recommendations. Dear audience, we need to use standard form of language so that the beauty and pure form of language remains safe, as language is also known as identity of the group of people using that language. And these were some references from which I got the help. Thanks a lot. And any question, please?
Dear Safdar, thank you for your informative presentation. Any
Thank,
question?
thank you very much, sir.